What's up? Welcome to the Vegas Benchwarmer channel. This is the Benchwarmer Podcast. My name is Eric. He hate me 702. And of course, we got with us the man, the myth, the legend.
Jeremy with the G.
There we go. Is that a blow-up punching bag in the back? That's Raiders? Is that like one of those little punching bags when we were kids that we used to beat the fuck out of?
One of the little ones, yeah.
The little ones. That, remember? Boy, that brings back so many memories. We used to get those. And normally within like a week, they were tore up.
Yeah.
But we would beat the fuck out of those. Body slams, elbow drops, all of that shit. That is so cool. That is so cool. It's not cool because it's a Raiders thing, but it's cool for nostalgia. That is so cool.
Okay, you can admit you're a Raiders fan.
Nobody's a fucking Raiders fan. Shut the hell up.
Clip that. Clip it, Eric. Clip it, Eric saying it was cool.
So we got a couple things to talk about. But first, I want to get some reactions because Jeremy wasn't on here last week. I want to ask him about Conor McGregor.
Just hang it up, you fucking rapist. Hang it up. Like, what did I say the previous week?
What?
Every time he gets injured in the first minute of the fight.
You did say that.
Last three fights, he's injured in like the first fucking minute of the fight.
You did.
And what happened? 25 seconds into the fight.
Yeah.
Well,
he was injured on the very, very first 5 seconds.
Like, what? Like, dude, the fuck is like, you suck.
Yeah, and he was injured. Let me clarify something real quick. Last week, I was wrong. He was not fighting. He was in an orthodox stance when he hurt his knee, so all of that does make sense. I thought he was in a southpaw stance. But did you hear what he needs surgery now?
He needs castration.
He's torn his ACL or meniscus, one of those two. I think it was ACL.
Yeah.
So the dude came back 5 years later. 5 years later, and immediately tears something.
He should probably, I mean, history repeats itself. We all know this.
We're going to get to that. That's what we're going to get to that. Hold on, Jeremy. Hold on. Just continue.
Does he not remember what happened the last time he left his feet?
Yes, he does not, but yes.
Like, keep your feet squarely planted on the mat. Why the fuck would you jump? You fucking clown.
Well, there's enough video that he was hurt before the fight.
Like, but like, why? Why would you come off the fucking mat? What happened the last time you tried to run across the fucking mat and try to fucking super kick somebody or knee somebody? You fucking idiot. Like, he's stupid. He's dumb. Like, go back to Ireland and just sit your ass on the couch and run away from all the charges that you keep catching.
Just to give you a heads up, he got paid $30 million. He was the highest paid person. I think Max Holloway got 3. He got 30. Now, granted, he got $30 million because that the amount of money they made off of him being in that event was ridiculous. But yeah, I just wanted your thought. I just wanted your thought process on it. I wanted to hear what you thought about it. Okay, so we're gonna segue into what Jeremy what Anthony said. So LeBron James is still undecided. Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, came out and said, we can't finalize the schedule until we know where LeBron's going.
Wait, what?
He basically said, LeBron, hurry the fuck up because we can't.
Wait.
Hold on.
Wait. No, he just admitted that they fixed the schedule.
No. So most of the schedule is done, but they're talking, and this is what happened. Everybody ran with it. Everybody ran with the scheduling. The most of the scheduling is basically set. They're not talking about that. They're talking about the TV scheduling. So for instance, there's a couple games that they have not set, like Christmas games, big time games. And whenever you have big time games in the NBA, just like fucking they were doing, the NFL was doing with the Chiefs, where they put them on every fucking big time game,
So is there not going to be any big time games on TV when LeBron leaves?
No, there is, but this is going to be his like.
So is Silver going to be incapacitated when LeBron retires?
Hold on. Let me finish.
He's going to be in a coma in the fucking hospital bed like this.
So he might retire, but supposedly this is LeBron's last year.
So the schedule's never going to get done if LeBron retires.
He's signing on a minimum contract. It's not to go to any team that he wants. He basically said every team was allowed to come except for the Lakers to the barbecue. They all led their pitches. He has narrowed it down to a couple teams, and he is going to sign with the goal of having the best chance of winning a championship. So whatever team LeBron signs with, playing devil's advocate, whatever team LeBron signs with is going to be a contender. They're going to be a heavily stacked team. They're going to have multiple stars, and you would want them in primetime games. So if he signs with Miami, you may want Miami playing on Christmas over Philly. Do you see what I'm saying?
He's going to Golden State.
I don't think so.
He's going to go play with Steph Curry.
I don't think so. But go ahead and give me your reasoning why.
I don't have a reason.
You just got a gut feeling?
I don't even watch the NBA. I don't care. Number one,
go ahead, get it out.
I don't like LeBron.
I know.
I think he's fucking weird. And now this just makes it even fucking worse. Adam Silver's fucking retarded. Like, this man can't do his job because LeBron James hasn't decided on what fucking team he's going to fucking go to. Like, bro, get a fucking life. Like, how the fuck do you make as much money as you fucking make and you can't decide on a fucking TV schedule?
Facts.
Like, who gives a fuck?
Which you can always switch later.
Like, why the fuck does it matter? What's he going to do when LeBron James ain't in the fucking league anymore? He's not going to have LeBron James to put on fucking TV.
True.
So then what's he going to fucking do?
Then we'll hear that he can't finish the schedule.
He's going to sit there and fucking play with himself until he figures out what fucking, what
shit.
What, like what?
Okay, hold on. I need to get something else to you. There are rumors that the teams that are serious with landing LeBron are making sure that they have a roster spot open for Bronny.
You can't be fucking fuck off. Fuck all the way off.
So Cleveland has came out and said they are having a roster spot open and will engage in trade talks for Bronny.
Your son sucks that fucking bad that you have to make sure that he goes wherever you go. You have to keep your old decrepit ass in the fucking league long enough to make sure your son gets another fucking contract.
So in all fairness, Bronny has progressed
a year
very well. Bronny is actually a decent NBA player now. He's a second round draft pick that is a decent player now. He's probably will never be an all-star, but he does have the potential to be. But he is not a bad player. He's not great, but he's a young second round draft pick. I almost would tell you he's better than Dalton Connect, who they picked in the first round of that draft.
I don't care. He ended up where he's at. He ended up being drafted because his fucking father. That's the only reason.
I agree with you 100%. 100%. Okay, so it's funny. The Lakers. So I don't even know if the Lakers want to trade. The Lakers could technically say, fuck you, LeBron, for being a bitch and not including us to the barbecue. Like, supposedly they wanted to talk to LeBron and wanted to extend a contract offer, and he was never available for them to talk to him. And then he basically came out and had his agent, Rich Paul, tell the Lakers, I'm leaving, I'm out. And then told all other teams, come tell me what you want. Come make your pitch to me. None of the teams, you're going to love this. You're going to love this, buddy. I think it's like 97% of the teams to 99, maybe 100. None of them talk to LeBron. All of them talk to his agent. They made their pitches to Rich. None of them had a sit-down conversation with LeBron. Multiple teammates, players of teams have reached out to LeBron and had conversations with LeBron. But there has not been really any communication from LeBron. The first communication he had was at the Fanatics Fest.
It's probably because LeBron said, I don't want to talk to the teams. You go talk to them.
100%. He's been out golfing on his yacht. Now, there are stuff that has came out that there are things that it bothers him about certain teams. With Joel Embiid, he's scared about his health and for a long playoff run. Same thing has came out kind of with the Warriors.
He's got a lot to talk. LeBron's what, 42 years old?
Yeah, something like that.
Hey, bro, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, so...
Oh, I'm worried about his health. Bitch, I'm worried about your age. And I'm worried about your hairline. Like, we can go back and forth here.
Jeremy said, bitch, I'm worried about your knees.
I'm worried that you still have your son on your woman's tit.
Anthony, Anthony. Okay, look. The disrespect has got to stop. Okay? Ben Simmons doesn't want to play basketball. At least Bronny does. Well, does he? Or does he? I think he does.
Apparently only with his father.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're 100% right. Don't get me wrong. If I was a father, I'd be trying to do the same thing if I was in that situation. I understand.
I talk about you the same way I talk about LeBron.
I know you would. So I understand you would actually talk about me to my face. We'd be at the draft and we'd have been at the draft and Quinn would have got drafted. You'd have looked at me and be like, seriously, Eric? You fucking serious? So I understand. Optics, I get it. But in all fairness, he has progressed a little better than what people. He's not as bad as he initially was. So he's understanding that he has to shoot. He's gonna miss shots. He understands that everybody's gonna come at him, but he has progressed a lot better than a lot of people automatically assumed. So even if I was the Lakers, I think the Lakers might actually keep him on a roster spot. Because you do have a guy that can understand how to play the game. His IQ of the game is immaculate.
Didn't they give him a new 1-year contract?
Huh?
Didn't they give him a new 1-year contract?
No, he signed a 4-year contract when he got drafted. So if I don't think, because he's a rookie, they can't extend him like that.
Oh, they let the deadline pass to fully guarantee his $2.3 million salary. Yeah.
All right, so he was this year, he only averaged 8.9 minutes a game. He shot 40% from the field, 38% from three. So the year before, he shot 31% from the field and 20. You know what? Let's just share this. There you go. His stats aren't great. When you look at his stats, they're not great. When you look at them, they're not good. 6.7. This is last year. So he improved his field goal percentage. He improved his three-point percentage. His total two-point efficiency. His effective field goal percentage went up. His free throw percentage went up. He's still not averaging many rebounds. His assists went up. Steals went up. Turnovers went up as well. So did personal fouls. But he averaged 3 points. 2.9 points. But he played 9 minutes. He was averaging a point every 3 minutes. So not saying that his stats are good, but when you look at him as a player and you watch him, you're like, no, he's not horrible. He's a lot better of a player than some people give credit for. So like their first round pick this year, Dalton Connect, played 10.2 minutes, averaged 4.2 points. 45% from the field, 34 from three, 61%, 55, still not bad. 72% from free throw, more rebounds, less assists, less steals, more blocks, less turnovers, more personal fouls, 4.2 points. And remember, this was a first round draft pick of theirs. He was drafted in what, the 15th, 16th pick, maybe 20th or whatever. So that's what I mean. He's playing, I think Bronny's playing better than their first round pick. So he's progressed as a second round pick. Like I said, I don't think he's going to be an all-star. He has the potential to be, but I don't think he will be. Okay, so let's narrow it down. These are the teams that I think he's going to go. First of all, Jeremy, pick where you think LeBron's going to land.
Golden State. Don't ask me why. I don't know.
That's fine. You think he's going to play with Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and trying to have all the old men? You think what was that movie?
We're going to have a senior citizen team.
Yeah, but what was that movie with Tim Allen? Think Martin Lawrence. Wild Hogs. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, John Travolta, Ray Lolita, Tim Allen. Yeah, the Wild Hogs with all the old guys going to
one last ride.
Yeah, that's what we're going to see. That's what we're going to see. I forgot Bronny was on the team for 2 years. Yeah, so same thing with Dalton Knecht. So in that draft, Dalton Knecht was drafted at 15 or 16. And he is averaging 1 point more than Bronny with 2 more minutes. Not Bronny's besides the 2-point field goal percentage. Bronny has the better field goal percentage, better free throw percentage, and he was a second round draft pick.
Well, I mean, Bronny should be better than Dalton because I mean, your father's LeBron James on the same fucking team pouring more money into your fucking training than they're putting into Dalton.
Yeah, I understand, but I mean, there's no other superstar who's NBA superstar, Hall of Famer, whose kids be in the NBA. Most of them fucking bail out. LeBron's about to have 2.
It's because he's the one who got them there.
Of course.
They didn't get there on their own.
No, they did not. You are 100% right. So you said Golden. He's going to Cleveland. So this is the thing. There's a couple things that just pique my interest about this whole entire story. Okay. First of all, Cleveland would be the fairy tale. He goes back to Cleveland. Cleveland trades for Bronny. He goes back to Cleveland, tries to win another championship for Cleveland in his hometown as he's doing his documentary for his final dance, retires on the stage, winner, fairy tale, Disney couldn't write a better ending, right? Perfect. Amazing. I don't know what they do with James Harden, but that's a fairy tale. That's probably the most likely one. We could have the Wild Hogs one that Jeremy was talking about. One last ride. He gets to play with somebody that he's always said he wanted to play with. The only place he's ever played with him is on the Olympic team. So you get to play with him, Curry, Jimmy Butler when he comes back healthy, Draymond Green, whoever else they have. As long as they stay healthy, they're going to be in every single game, and they could be a contender. One last ride. And you also have the possibility of winning a championship with the 4th franchise. Philadelphia, I think, sets him up for the best success to win because of who is on the team where he could slide right into the 4. Joel Embiid is going to be injured all the time. We know this, but he could slide into the 4. We would start Maxey, Brown, VJ, Brown, James, and then Embiid, and then we'd have a nice little bench coming off. So I think that gives him the best chance to win because you have some young bucks. You have Jaylen Brown. Of course, Embiid has to stay healthy, but you don't have to play 40 minutes. We don't need you to be the top 3 scorer. We have Brown and Maxey. Both of them can go ahead and score, and then we're going to need you in the playoff hunt. And then, of course, you have Miami with Pat Riley and Giannis and Bam. I just think that's a weird team, but he could go there. I think he's going to end up going to either the Warriors or the Sixers, only for one reason. He's not going to get 6 championships. But if he can get 4 titles with 4 different championships and win finals MVP again, there's people that are going to put him above Jordan. And I think that's more or less what he's thinking about, getting that 5th ring. Now, if he decides to play for 2 years, that's a totally different story. So I think it's going to be the Warriors or it's going to be the Philly. That's my thought process on it. All right, let's get into Caitlin Clark. I don't know if y'all know, but Caitlin Clark is her. Caitlin Clark is her. Now, let's get this clear, everybody. We respect and appreciate Caitlin Clark as a player. We just hate a lot of her fans. So there's a lot of shade that we throw at Caitlin Clarkettes, whatever they're calling themselves. But that's just because of their fans. We both respect Caitlin Clark, know she's a fierce competitor, and we both kind of appreciate what she's doing for the WNBA. Am I wrong on that, Jeremy?
Not wrong.
Okay. Would you word it a different way?
I mean, it's just all the crying I wish would stop.
By her or by the fans?
By her. Well, her fans is another fucking story. Her fans are racist fucking pricks. Fucking crybaby little bitches is all the fuck they are. Every time somebody looks at her fucking cross-eyed, that's a foul. That's a foul. Oh my God, look at what they're doing to the white girl, the fucking savior of the fucking league. And oh my fucking God. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that again, we don't like her fans. Don't get me wrong, we're gonna criticize her just like we criticize anybody else. So I want to make that clear because for some odd reason, some people will be like, "Oh, y'all hate Caitlin." No, we're gonna criticize her because she's a crybaby sometimes on the court. I've already said it. I think Caitlin Clark needs to fucking, huh?
Every other fucking play. What do you mean sometimes? Every other fucking play, she's crying.
Okay, so she's a crybaby on the court. I've already said I think Caitlin Clark needs to, and you said Jokic pushed somebody. She needs to stop letting these people walk all over her, and she may need to take a suspension or two and throw a punch.
And fucking stand up for yourself. Stop acting like a little fucking.
That's my issue. But we also understand that what she is doing for the league and how good she can actually be. By the way, I love Sophia Cunningham. Okay, I think Sophia Cunningham is so freaking cool. You saw that at UFC. She was a ring girl, right?
You did hear the rumor that she's dating.
That she's dating who?
Mark Davis.
Or that's true.
Mark Davis, Dana White.
Oh, I was about to say if that's true, I don't like her no more. Yeah, I did hear that rumor. I wanted to make sure we were hearing the same rumor. Yeah. It's like, how could she date Mark Davis?
I mean, the other one's about to say.
Wait, did Dana get divorced?
You figure he knows since he lives here, but
if Dana could pull that, and that's it's pretty interesting.
On several levels.
Yes, several levels, exactly. All right, so Caitlin Clark went off. She went off. She made history. I don't care about that. Why does it seem when I just go to stats, it's so hard to find stuff? It is so hard to find stuff. She had the 45 points, which sets franchise record. She also became the first player in league history to do so in fewer than 30 minutes. She had 6 3-pointers. Clark became the fastest player to reach 200 3-point field goals in 74 games. It was her 4th game with 30 points and 10 assists, and there are only 4 other instances in league history. I think she's also the first person with 40 and 10. But anyway, she went off. She went off in the game, and it wasn't even. It was. The highlights were spectacular. Highlights were very, very spectacular. They beat the hell out of them. But yeah, it was not. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. What do you think about her going off on him?
I mean, good for her.
And they didn't beat the mess out of them. They won by 3.
It's hard for me to get excited when she does so well because her fans are such fucking children and such racist fucking pricks.
Yeah.
Because
well, that's the Midwest though. That's the Midwest.
I love that she has this accomplished, but her fucking fans ruin it.
Yeah.
With all their stupid fucking rhetoric online. Like, dude, just shut the fuck up and celebrate the accomplishment. Why you got to come back and, see what she does for the league? The league should bend over and fucking take it raw just because she's in the fucking league. And, shut the fuck up. Whatever. it's hard for me to celebrate her victories because of her fucking fans.
No, I get you. And this is the thing I think that the focusing on, this is what tripped me out even more. It wasn't just the 45 and 10, okay? So she was 45 and 10, shooting 60% from the field. She shot 60% from three, 89% from the free throw. She went 17 for 19.
Yeah, because that's if they guard her like they guard everybody else like they always like they used to. Everybody fucking cries about it.
Yeah, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm okay. I know this is gonna sound bad. This is gonna sound bad. And there's no way for it not to sound bad. So I don't give a fuck. I'm okay with them giving her superstar calls. It happens in the NBA. I'm completely okay with this because you get stat lines like that. It completely. I'm not saying that I think she should stand up for herself, but I'm okay if every once in a while they give your superstar a ticky tack foul. Fuck, we see Shea Gilgeous-Alexander get foul calls all the fucking time. And I'm okay with them giving all superstars ticky tack fouls. Asia Wilson's, all of that. I'm okay with that. But again, when you look at her stat line, 18 points came from three, 17 points came from the free throw line. And people are going to be like, oh, well, she's getting too many calls. I don't know. We can go back to Dwayne Wade leading the comeback against the Dallas Mavericks, but I think one game he shot 25 free throws. It happens all the time. It happens. That's how referees kind of control the game. But not even just that. She had 10 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks.
I just can't be happy for her because her fans fuck it up.
That's that. I understand. Her fans are fucking horrible.
Like, I mean, I want to be happy for her, but like then you go on fucking X and see all her fans crying like little bitches.
Yeah, it is crazy. Or the way that they turn so the way that they turn it into, it's becoming literally like almost like LeBron fans or Kobe fans.
Every one of her accomplishments, they turn it into a race hustle.
There you go. I was gonna say where not like a race hustle, but they turn a LeBron debate into a Jordan debate or vice versa. It's always gets turned into something instead of just celebrating the accomplishment.
It's literally always, oh, you see what happens when they get on the black girls and leave the white girl alone.
Yeah, it's always something stupid. You're right.
Literally, it's always what it is. It's like,
you're
shut
right.
the fuck up and just celebrate her fucking accomplishment. Like,
yeah,
quit being a fucking dickhead.
And that's the word, and that's what I think. I think also the reason why, like, I respect Caitlin Clark a little more is because she doesn't. Yes, she cries like a fuck, but she doesn't feed into that in the media. She's always like, "Hey, this and this and this." So it seems like she kind of keeps it positive. She understands where she's going. But I love the way she talks shit. I just wish she would punch somebody.
I wish she'd punch a fan.
I just
one of her fans.
This dude wants her to create all out assault. It's not hard to steal in the W. She has of course she has a problem with turnovers, but tons of point guards have problem with turnovers. When you run a ball, when you handle the ball that much, like when you watch basketball, you know turnovers are not the same as what fans think when you're stat padding. So, like, don't get me wrong, she had 4 turnovers, she had 4 personal fouls, but her plus minus score was still 15. Her game score was still 43. So, like, yeah, you have 4 turnovers, but 10 assists. So every 2 assists, every 4 points that you make, 4 to 5 points, 4 to 6 points, because it could be assist on 3-pointers, you're going to give up the ball. Turnovers are not really the end all be all now, especially with how sloppy basketball gets played, even in the WNBA and the NBA. Let's see who was the NBA turnover leader this year. This just tells me how many fucking turnovers they won. I want per game. So, like, James Harden, Russell Westbrook have fucking tons of turnovers. Like, LeBron has tons of turnovers. If you hold the ball a lot, you're gonna have a lot of fucking turnovers. Why can't I just see by game? So yeah, I'm not as That doesn't bother me as bad. So, like Russell Westbrook for his career averages 3.9 turnovers. And he may be a top 5 to 12 point guard, depending on where you have him. James Harden averages 3.7 turnovers a game. Like, this isn't like back in the 80s and 90s where people actually cared about turning over the ball. They don't care as much. Kobe Bryant, 3 turnovers a game. John Stockton, 2.8. It's probably one of the best ones we're going to see. Jason Kidd, 2.9. Yeah, so everybody has a turnover problem. We just pick and choose what we want to look at and criticize people on. Don't get me wrong. Is turnovers a main issue that she may have? Yeah, she should control the ball more. But then if you go and just look at some of the other people in the top of the league and you're like, oh, well, they should probably control the ball more too. Yeah, turnovers and fouls aren't that big of a deal anymore to me in the NBA. It's not the same as what it used to be. I could have swore there was a time that Russell Westbrook led the league in turnovers. I can tell you there's a time that Jason Kidd probably led the league in turnovers. Like, again, yeah, of course, she has the turnover issue, but I don't think it's that big of a problem. I'm not saying she doesn't turn the ball over. I'm just saying I don't think turnovers are as big as a problem as other people think they are. And if you look at everybody in the WNBA who has high turnovers, I guarantee you all of them are point guards and shooting guards that hold the ball a lot. So Angel Reese has 3.4. Well, I'm not going to trust that. Angel Reese has 3.4 turnovers. Damn, she has a lot of turnovers compared to everybody else. Hold on. Let me walk this back real quick. Let me try to walk this back. They said she was averaging. Okay, so she's got 15 more turnovers than Alyssa Thomas and 19 more than Angel Reese, 20 more than Carolina and Marina Tobey. So yeah, she's got a lot of turnovers. She has a lot of turnovers. Alyssa Thomas, forward. Yeah, Alyssa Thomas has a better turnover rate. Okay. Hold on. Let me go back. Yeah, I think I don't even care about Angel Reese. Angel Reese is actually playing good. Have you seen that recently, Jeremy? Angel Reese has been playing really. Oh, and then the tempo coach got suspended. We're gonna pivot because I don't think Jeremy's heard about this. The tempo coach got suspended for 1 game without pay because she was heard saying to a WNBA official that Angel Reese is a protected species.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, I think I did.
Yeah.
That she got suspended, but I didn't.
That's why.
A comment that she made, but I didn't see what the comment was.
The comment she made is Angel Reese is a protected species. So, like, originally, when I read the article, I looked at it and go, okay. First of all, let me just think. Okay, I understand how that looks. Cool. Is there any way that she could have how could she have meant that? Like, is she talking about she's protected because she's like Caitlin Clark with this new species of young WNBA players? And then I was like, dude, if you got to go that far to try to figure something out, then there's no reason to. No, you dumbass bitch. You dumb bitch. How the fuck are you going to say some shit like that? When like 75% of the league is black. Like, that's not a oops, I slipped up. That's a oops, I did it again. You see what I'm saying? And then you look at her and you go, she says the N-word a lot. She says that shit in her
from Sandy?
She says that shit.
Coming from New York?
Oh, she's from New York?
Sandy Brondello? She used to be the Liberty coach.
She's fucking Australian.
But she used to be the Liberty coach.
Yeah.
Where's the Liberty play?
In New York. Yeah. That don't mean nothing. She still say the N-word a lot.
I get it. But go ahead and say that in New York and watch what happens. She wouldn't have been suspended for one game. She'd have been lucky if she made it to the next game.
That's true. You're right. I see what you're saying. You're right. You're right. So she got with the tempo and showed her real feelings. Showed her true self.
She knew she was safe to say it there.
In Toronto, she's safe to say it.
Go ahead and say that in New York. Watch what. Suspended one game. No, you're not making it to any more games.
Buddy, she's 3 years in the league. Calm the fuck down. Calm down. She's 3 years. In her 3 years in the league, she went from a team that had the number one overall pick back to back. Her team was in the conference finals last year, even though that had nothing to do with her because she missed most of the year. Is it 3 years or 2 years? It's 3 years, right? Yeah, 3 years. It's her third year. So yeah, her turnovers have gone down. She was at 5.6 turnovers in 2024. She was at 5.1 in 2025, and this year she's at 4.6. So her turnovers are going down. Yes, she is a high turnover machine, but she's learned nothing about protecting it based off of her stats. She is, but that's not her job. Her job is to fucking score. That's a job. She does need to work on her turnovers, but they're coming down. They're coming down. See, this is what I think is wrong with polarizing figures in certain leagues is that no matter what it is, and I see this a lot with LeBron. I see this a lot with Patrick Mahomes. We're going to see it a lot with whoever becomes the next person. A lot of times, how do I say this? Let me think before I sound stupid, because I sound stupid a lot. So, like, you have a person that is so polarizing that there's no definitive answer. It's either you like them or you hate them. And when you and that's something that's going on with Caitlin Clark. You either like her or you hate her. And when you hate her, you use things like she leads the league in turnovers and she's not learning how to protect the ball. But when you go and look at it, obviously she is. We're forgetting she's literally 2 years in the league. And last year she played 13 fucking games. She is in her 78th game as a pro. What happened to giving young players grace periods? And just drop 45 and 10 and 4 steals. And you come in and go, she had 4 turnovers. But again, I think she's amazing. But she does have things she need to work out. Anthony, you're 100% right. She does need to work on protecting the ball. But if she averages 4 turnovers a game and her team wins 2 championships and she wins 2 MVP finals MVPs, I don't think nobody's gonna care. That's what I mean by I don't think turnovers are as big of a deal as they used to be. And last year she did have the 5.1. This year she has 4. What is it? What is their record right now? What is India's record? Aren't they second in the league? They're first in the WNBA conference. Yeah, 16 and 10. And she's played 22 out of the 26 games. They're first in points. They're 12th in opponent scoring, so they're 12th in defense. First in offensive rating, 11th in defense. They suck in defense, buddy. You know that?
Who?
The Fever. They are one of the worst teams in the league in defense.
Look, if it wasn't for Caitlin Clark's offense, the Fever would not be good.
You're 100% right. 100% right.
That's why it's so difficult. Like, Caitlin Clark is a good player, but her fans fuck it up.
And I think because her fans fuck it up, the non-fans have to come so hard to go back at her. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you deal with all these, everything's a racist. Well, yeah, but no, it's not that she's that great. She fucking turns the ball over or she does stupid ass shit. When she is do you know what though? She is ugly as fuck. I just saw the picture of her and I'm sorry. Like they have 2 pictures of her. They have pictures of her like right here dressed up, and then they have a picture of her and Asia Wilson, and I'm just like, that was bad for me to say. Act like I'm hot shit. All right, let's move on. I know her fans coming after me now.
Fuck her fans.
They're gonna be like, "You're racist. You don't like white women," not knowing.
Her fans are racist.
Not knowing.
How the fuck can they call somebody racist? They're the ones that are fucking racist.
Not knowing what's going on. All right, so let's get into the Saturday night main event. Anthony, did you happen to watch the Saturday night main event? Because I know you jump into this the wrestling. Huh?
I gotta go back and watch.
There's nothing to go back and watch. Please do not set yourself through that. Okay. So let's start off with the announced shows. Okay. So we had undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes, CM Punk and Cody Rhodes versus Sami Zayn and Gunther. Why?
But it was only that to set up Nick Aldis versus Gunther.
I get that, but we could have done that in some other way.
I kind of liked it.
Okay. No disqualification, Danhausen versus JD McDonough. Okay. Fine with this type of match.
I like it because Judgment Day is a joke anyway. So
exactly. So we're okay with it. JD McDonough is a dope. I'm okay with that.
I like Danhausen. He's cool.
Yeah, and I love Danhausen. And also, this is where it started to rub me the wrong way. Okay. She looks like the green walking sign. Thank you, Anthony, for that. Thank you. So this is where it started to bother me. Okay, we're in Madison Square Garden, and I don't have a problem with you having the New York stuff, but at this point in time, I was like, oh, this is like a house show dedicated to the Knicks. Carl Anthony Towns, who the fuck is he chokeslamming? Okay, there are clips of Carl Anthony Towns acting sassy as all get out, and then him standing there acting. I was like, that seems kind of uncomfortable. Like, that's not even your personality, Carl. But I did like him chokeslamming. I kind of thought that was like through the table. I was like, okay, that's not bad. Halliburton, not bad. But this is an ongoing rivalry, but they've had for like 3 years with the WWE. Halliburton and Jalen Brunson. This just got added. So I didn't mind the match, but it was got certain things that I was looking at. Did they see? That's exactly what I'm saying. Did they tell? Because Cap being there just mean mugging when we know you're a friendly ass fucking dude, and we know that you're a goofball, and you just sit up there. I was like, that's kind of weird. But then you had the championship match between Paige and Brie Bella and Fatal Influence. First of all, they held the titles way too long.
Yeah, and then they only defended them once.
Secondly, is at least they lost to an up and coming tag team. Not to like Charlotte and Alexa, not rehashing old tag teams. Do you see what I'm saying? Bailey versus Valkyria.
Boy,
those are the announced matches.
Okay? I want to see Lyra's nose.
I do
that
too.
Motherfucker. Do you see how much blood was coming out that son of a bitch?
Yeah, but I'm kind of worried that, and this is the thing, I gotta see it. I'm skeptical.
That motherfucker was leaking.
I am very, very skeptical about this. I am very skeptical about this this nose break. Yeah.
That some bitch was leaking. Like somebody turned on the faucet.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That wasn't a capsule because that bitch was gone.
But that's the thing.
For a long time. Ain't no capsule lasting that long.
Buddy, I don't know if it's a capsule or multiple capsules. But I'm
her nose ain't that big to be able to hold that many motherfucking capsules.
You just got to put it in your clothes. And as you're guarding your nose.
What clothes did she have on? She didn't have on that many.
Buddy, they're going to conceal that. I get it. I see it. I'm looking at the pictures. The problem that I have is, and this is, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but a couple years ago, We had one of the greatest reaction to a broken nose. Now, granted, that was a real broken nose with Nia Jax and Becky Lynch, but I don't trust WWE.
I mean, I don't trust Big Nose as far as I can throw him, and
I don't
I probably
trust
can't
this at
lift it.
all. I don't trust it, especially with
But
the
that
way that they're
motherfucker
so
was
worried
leaking
about
too long
blood.
for it to be a capsule.
Yeah, the way that they're so worried about blood and her still winning, and the way that they're actively talking about it and making it, and you know they do shock value shit. So I'm very
But if you paid
skeptical.
attention during the match, you could see Bailey look at her nose and look at her face at one point and kind of like be pissed off, like upset that she hit her.
Yeah, I'm very skeptical on this. I'm not even joking. They have somebody that just turned heel and they're trying to turn her into a badass. I don't know. I don't know exactly how it's going to work out. But I told you who the announced matches were because I was confused. And then there was Trick Williams that opened the show.
I haven't seen Trick Williams in a minute.
Well, he's been fighting consistently.
I mean, I don't know, but I haven't paid attention either.
Yeah, because I don't like. He's actually been prominent because of what the fuck is his lackey's name? The fucking rapper, Little Yachty or whatever.
Yeah, Little Yachty.
So but this came out of nowhere. I don't really even know Laredo Kid. It didn't look like it was a title match, so I have no clue. The women's tag team match, okay, I'm fine with that. Carl Anthony Towns trying to mean mug motherfuckers. Kind of weird. Again, the Bailey versus, okay, and then the championship match. So what do you think about the Nick Aldis return? You think he's going to do good?
I mean, I don't understand the Nick Aldis and Gunther match. Unless this is just to give Nick Aldis his one and only match in WWE.
Oh no! If he comes out, he's coming out.
Because if you remember, Nick Aldis has never wrestled in WWE.
I know, but he's coming out.
So, like, is Nick Aldis now becoming a full-time talent and not the GM?
I think that's what's going to happen.
Or what? Or
no, I think they're transitioning.
To be like Rey Mysterio is with Triple A.
No, I think they're transitioning him to a full-time wrestler role. And I think the reasoning why is Savannah James was spotted in Miami. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you very much for that information. I'm pretty sure they still own a house in Miami because he did play there. So I don't know. I don't know if that's big news or not, but thank you, because if that could be signs he's going to the Heat, but I think he do own a house there. But Nick Aldis, I think he's coming out as a full-time wrestler. I think the issue that they're having right now is, and we already know this, they're restructuring contracts. We know they're restructuring contract. There's people that they're letting go because they're trying to save money. And I think bringing him out, because he wasn't injured, they just transitioned him to an on-screen talent. I think they're going to bring him out and use him. I think he's going to transition to a full-time wrestler. Something that used to happen relatively often in the 80s and 90s. Macho Man, Mr. Perfect, Rick Rude.
Well, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, and I think his first setup match is going to be Gunther.
I mean, I like it. We'll see.
Yeah, so I think
this
is the issue. I don't think it matters. Like, it may be a great match, but I'm just confused with what are they doing with Gunther?
Who cares? I don't like Gunther. They could send him to the Nether and I wouldn't give a fuck.
Did you just use a Minecraft reference?
Send his ass to the Nether.
Jeremy just used a Minecraft reference. Let's go. But well, okay, let's think about this now, okay? He ended last year by retiring John Cena.
It's a mistake.
Started this year by retiring AJ Styles.
Which was a mistake. You let the most boring fucking talent you have retire two of the top talents that you had. Why? The dude is so fucking boring. You could fall asleep during his fucking match, wake up at the end, and know what happened. That's how boring Gunther is.
Yeah, I think they should. Oh yeah. Because he's a technician, but he's
sucks.
big. Yeah, and he's not a good technician. He's just a technician for this day and age. And he has chops.
That's it.
And a sleeper hold.
That's all. And it's a fucking weak ass sleeper hold.
That somehow in 2026, no wrestler knows how to get out.
Smiling when he went to sleep.
Jeremy, I don't even care about that. You mean to tell me we are in 2026 when the sleeper hold was prevalent? It was just underground MMA. Okay. You mean to tell me in 2026, not a fucking wrestler learned how to get out of the sleeper hold? Is that what we're saying?
I don't. Gunther sucks. I don't like him. I don't really care. Y'all are more than welcome to like him. I can't stand him. I think he sucks.
I'm with you. I don't like him. I don't like Sammy.
I liked Sammy, but now I think it's a little too much.
I'm not a big fan of Sammy. Oh, you know what else I didn't like? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest. This pissed me off. Why the fuck did Roman acknowledge Jalen?
We were champs.
Nah.
The next one.
This comes a little bit after he did an interview where he literally says, I have really no friends in the locker room. It's just my family. He's like, I'm not there to hang out with the boys.
Oh, at Fanatics Fest.
Yeah, I'm there to make money. So I don't know. And then what about the Tom Brady slapping Logan Paul?
That slap looked fake as fuck. I wish it was
so
real.
bad. It was so bad.
I wish it was real.
It was so bad.
But that shit was fake as a motherfucker.
Tom Brady talking about he wants the WWE
like that.
That slap was so fake that Logan blocked it with this hand.
Like it was like,
and Logan was like, "Yeah, that was." And then they tried to walk him off. And I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck where we're at. Okay, Tom Brady slaps you, and that's not planned. You slap his ass back. This ain't Chris Rock and Will Smith at the Oscars. Logan Paul, you are a trained fighter. You slap his motherfucking ass back. I ain't say knock him out. You give him an open hand right back. And I don't even like you, Logan Paul. Speaking of the Paul brothers, did you hear that Jake Paul understands? Listen, Jake Paul said in an interview, I think I learned my lesson. I'm not calling out any more Olympic gold medalist boxers at heavyweight. And then proceeded to say, but I am negotiating for boxing and MMA, and maybe Brock Lesnar is somebody in MMA.
Wait, what?
It was something along those lines that he wants to fight Brock Lesnar in MMA. The Atlanta Hawks are straight up. That's not breaking news.
I'm sorry, but Brock Lesnar would fucking kill Jake Paul. And I think Brock Lesnar is a fucking piece of shit.
He's jacked and he's white. And then they find out he's on steroids. They're crazy. Oh, rumor. There's a rumor that did he just get traded to the Lakers?
Should Jonathan
Kuminga, yeah. The framework is Kuminga and Jericho Sims to the Lakers. The Hawks received Jarrett Vanderbilt, Jake LaValle, and Lakers. Lakers said, fuck these picks. How do you pop up an advertisement in the middle of me reading something that I can't see anything else? Oh, and the Bucks would receive Dalton Connect in a 2031 set. That's okay. They're gonna end up recouping picks when whatever team that lands LeBron trades for Bronny. They're gonna make him give him a first round pick for Bronny. Watch that. They're making him give up that first round pick. I think there's also rumor.
Lou Dort going to the Hawks.
Oh. You know, I was gonna go to Twitter. What am I doing? Why am I Googling when I can just go to Twitter? And I don't call it X. By the way, who you got today? Spain or Argentina?
Argentina.
So Oklahoma City is trading Lou Dort to the Atlanta Hawks in a 3-team deal. Oh my God.
Zachary.
He's a former number one overall pick a couple years ago. Right after Wemby, 2024.
OKC
gets 3 second rounds.
In Lou Dort, Atlanta Hawks.
Hawks get Lou Dort and Ryan Nembhard.
They get 3 second round picks.
Yep, and the Mavs get Zachary Richessier.
And Ryan Nembhard to Atlanta.
Yep. That's just for cap. That is kind of crazy. I had Argentina as well in the World Cup, guys. So apparently Alaska's trending.
What's trending?
Alaska. I don't know why though. Oh, it's a group of hikers encounter a grizzly bear. No shit, it's Alaska.
I mean, it happens every day.
Yeah. What else is going on today? All right, Jeremy, you got any? Oh, what does this say? Lou Dort going to the Hawks. Yep. I wanted Messi to win, but Drake put 1.5 on Messi. Whatever Drake bet. No, that's isn't that that's been killed. I thought the Drake curse was killed.
I don't think Spain wins either way.
Yeah, I thought that was broken when he won. He bets on cricket. Per this website. Soccer bets account for most of his losses. God damn it. Yeah, I thought when Toronto won the finals, that's when the Drake curse was broken. But I could have been wrong. All right, Jeremy, you got anything else you want to talk about before we hop off?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, everybody make sure you like, subscribe, share, please, all that good stuff. Have a wonderful Sunday. You live in Vegas, stay fucking hydrated. And then whenever you're ready, Jeremy, you can take us out.
Put me in, coach.